This week, you're going to show everybody exactly who the fuck you are. It is NaNoWriMo. This is the first week of NaNoWriMo, and we're on day 3. For those of you who need to get a project out there, or the same people who come to me and tell me that you wish you could write your book, just do it. In the words of Shia LaBeouf, just do it. It is hard. But like the gym, the people who end up at the gym all the time make time for it. If you want to write your book, make time for it. Actually sit down and work on your project. I want you to go to your project and just work on it. I don't really care what you think of your own project at this point. I care that you do the project. Don't just stop because you suddenly don't feel like it anymore. If you're waiting for motivation to find you, you're waiting for a failure. I don't want you to go out of your way making these excuses not to work on your project. I don't have a lot of sympathy for excuses. Not a whole lot. I do understand them sometimes, but making excuses doesn't make books. Just like making excuses doesn't get you to the gym. Making excuses doesn't get you a lot. Just own it. And say it to yourself like you know it sucks, but you need to do it. Everyone you've told about this project to is expecting you to succeed with it. And the people who expect you to fail at it just keep in this very simple sentence. Show them who the fuck you are. Who are they to judge you for something that you are doing on your own time? Within a year, you should be able to get this book all the way set so you can work on your next one. You know what happens after you write your first book? You run out of excuses. Before then, you say, I've never done this before, I don't know what I'm doing. But after you write that first book, you know that you can do it. So what's your excuse? People are watching you, and they're watching your progress on it. Not everybody believes that this is going to happen. So prove them wrong. You can do it. You can make this book. You can write this fucking book. Remember exactly why you started the project. You have to remember exactly why. There has to be a certain point in time where you said, this book is going to matter. This book is the one that's going to be it. This is the legacy that I want to leave behind. And on that note, what legacy are you leaving behind? I believe people are going to ultimately do what they want to do. If a person wants to sit down and watch TV all day, that's what's going to happen. If you want to write your book, you're going to find a way to make it happen. Go write your book. Stop making excuses for yourself. Don't be pitiful for yourself. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Accomplish this task so it's not a problem anymore. Make it not something that you lament on over the span of years, wishing and wanting to have done it differently. Be the person now with this project that you want to be in 5 years, in 10 years. Don't be the person who sits around and waits for inspiration to come to them. You demand it to come to you. You demand it to. Your work ethic is what matters here. Show some integrity. And do your project. There are people out there who would kill to have some kind of project like this that they could feel driven enough to work on. Be the exception. Be that exception with your story. You're going to look back at this moment after you've accomplished it, and even after all the kicking and screaming you did it. You fucking did it. So go do your project and be a winner this year. Think like a fucking winner and be one. Show them who the fuck you are.